Hello friends! Today we shall recap Will Smith's American Western film, Wild Wild West. Let's begin. In 1869, for years after the American Civil War ended, U.S. Army Captain James West and U.S. Marshal Artemus Gordon searched for ex-Confederate General Bloodbath McGrath, who was liable for a mass killing in New Liberty that killed West's parents. President Ulysses S. Grant notifies the two of the abduction of America's important scientists, as well as a rebellion schemed by McGrath, and assigns them the responsibility of locating the scientists. West and Gordon inspect the decapitated head of scientist Thaddeus Morton aboard their train The Wanderer.
That's a man's head.
Discovering a clue that takes them to Dr. Arliss Loveless, a legless ex-Confederate officer and mechanical genius. During a party on Loveless Plantation, they both saves a woman named Rita Escobar, who pleads for their assistance in trying to rescue her father, one of the abducted scientists, Guillermo Escobar. Loveless shows off his latest weapon, a steam-powered newly designed tank, and irritates McGrath by using his soldiers as target practice. Loveless shoots McGrath and leaves him for dead after accusing him of treachery for surrendering at Appomattox Courthouse. Gordon, West, and Rita locate the dying McGrath, who admits that he was framed for the mass killing by Loveless before falling victim to his gunshot wound. On The Wanderer, the three meets Loveless. Rita accidentally releases sleeping gas after a tense standoff, knocking out West, Gordon, and herself. As Loveless drives away in The Wanderer, taking Rita captive, West and Gordon finally wakes up. He leaves the duo in a fatal trap from which they nearly escape after announcing his desire to capture President Grant at the Golden Spike ceremony. Gordon and West come across Loveless' private rail track, which leads to his underground factory at Spider Canyon, where they see his most terrifying weapon, a massive mechanical spider outfitted with nitroglycerin cannons. While West is shot and left for dead by one of Loveless' sidekicks after being caught trying to sneak onto the spider, Loveless uses his spider to capture Grant and Gordon at the ceremony. Loveless explains his plan to dissolve the United States, separating the region among Great Britain, France, Spain, Mexico, Native Americans, and himself, but Grant refuses to give up, and Loveless orders Gordon's execution. West, who had survived the earlier shooting, disguises himself as a belly dancer and diverts Loveless' attention, letting Gordon to free the hostages. Loveless then flees on his spider, dragging Grant along with him. He imposes that Grant accept his terms of surrender once more, but Grant continues to refuse, and Loveless fires back by burning a small town. Gordon and West use Flying Machine to catch up to the spider, where West defeats Loveless' men before facing Loveless himself, who is now on artificial legs. Gordon fires one of Loveless' titanium legs after rescuing Grant, giving West the upper hand. Loveless fires at West with the hidden gun he used to kill McGrath as the mechanical spider approaches the edge of the cliff, but instead hits the spider's machinery, bringing it to a halt at the canyon's brink. West and Loveless are both thrown from the spider, but West survives by grabbing a cable swinging from the gears. Gordon and West are promoted as the first agents of Grant's new United States Secret Service. West and Gordon meet with Rita when Grant leaves aboard The Wanderer, but she declares that Professor Escobar is her spouse. Gordon and West ride the spider into the sunset. And that's how the movie comes to an end. Please subscribe for more movie recaps and thanks for watching.